In the summer of 2009, I went to a timeline event near where I live in Los Angeles. And a timeline event is where all different reenactors from different time periods will show up and talk about their different time period, camp out, etc. And I remember thinking, wouldn't it be cool to embed with all those different reenactment groups? So I decided to do just that. I decided to literally reenact my way through history. There's a group of Romans in Arkansas who have built a replica 26,000 square foot auxiliary fort in their backyard. This is an incredible structure with watchtowers, a moat, and 10-foot high walls. And it's really one of the most spectacular buildings that I saw during my entire journey. Definitely the most flamboyant uniform that I saw during my travels was that of the Polish Wing and Hussar, and it was created by a man named Rick Fox. And Rick used to be the bass player in a heavy metal hair band called Wasp. And just like that kind of aggro-aggressive style, Rick has taken that and translated it into his reenactment hobby. There's a group in New York who each year row replica cargo boats from the 18th century down New York waterways. And it's a grueling event, often 4 days, 64 miles, and if you don't have any wind, it can really, really kill your arms. I wanted to do historical events that people hadn't heard of. So, for example, I reenacted the Civil War in Florida, and I reenacted the Revolutionary War in Indiana because, you know, who knew that the Revolutionary War was fought in Indiana? What I was really left with was this sense of not just who we were then, but more about who we are now. Like, for example, why would anyone want to choose to make their lives more difficult? You know, human progress has all been about becoming more comfortable. And yet what most reenactors do is say, I don't want that anymore. For this weekend, I'm going to go back and do things the hard way. And I was struck by what that must say about who we are, that something isn't being satisfied in our daily lives.